My name is Leanna and I work behind the scenes at the Free Library. I love reading, creating art, and playing my guitar. I enjoy making paint pours because the process is simple yet effective in creating multiple layers of beautiful colors and designs.
Here is the basic supplies that you'll need. Paint pouring is a relaxing and fun way to create. You can find a lot of these supplies at the craft stores or even at the dollar store, so let's get started. This can get messy, so you want to make sure you protect your surface. You can use a trash bag underneath, a tarp, or in this case, I'll be using this paint pouring tray that I bought from the craft store. You will need gloves, plastic cups, and you can use wood skewers, or for another option, you can use plastic spoons. The pouring medium I used is Flood Floetrol. Let's put our gloves on. Set up 4 cups. 3 cups you will have the pouring medium, paint, and water, and the 4th cup will only have the pouring medium and water. I fill the pouring medium about halfway into each cup. Then I squeeze a small to medium size amount of paint into 3 cups. Now we take our wooden skewers and mix. Make sure that all of your paints are mixed thoroughly to one solid color. After mixing, you'll want to add a little bit of water to each cup. I eyeball how much water is needed because I look for the consistency of the liquids in the cup. It's best to start off with less water to make sure you're getting the right consistency you want. The final mix should be about the consistency of buttermilk, and if this is not right, you can go back and add a bit more pouring medium to even it out. Take your canvas and place it onto your paint pouring tray so the paint can run off on the sides. Now it's time to pour. First, take your cup that has the pouring medium and water onto the canvas. Move it around to cover most of the surface area on the canvas. There are many different techniques for pouring, but today we're going to be using the ring cup pour. Get your plastic cup and pour each of your mixed cups into an empty plastic cup. I like to pour a little bit of each color in to get that layering effect of multiple different colors. It's up to you to how you want the colors to be layered on top of each other. After you've poured all of the paints in, it's time for the best part. Center your cup in the middle of the canvas and slowly start pouring it out while moving your hand in a circular motion. Keep doing that until the cup is empty, and then pick up your canvas and you have the freedom to move it around any way you want to see what colors and patterns look the best. Then you're all done. Let it set for a few days to dry, and you'll be able to show it off and hang it up in no time.
I love making art because it allows me to express myself in ways that words can't. Making art is soothing and it relaxes me and it helps me feel at peace in the present moment. How do you express yourself? What's your creative outlet?
Tony here, and 3 activities that I enjoy doing is cleaning up around the garden, hanging out with my friends, or just chilling in the house, doing skincare and eating fruit. I like making lasagna because lasagna is one hearty meal that we can share amongst a lot of people. And doing the layers teach me like patience, and it's fun. And also you can add anything to your lasagna that you want. So you can go meatless, you can use a white cream sauce, you can stick to your regular ordinary marinara, you can add a lot of vegetables. It's up to you. So you can have a lot of fun with lasagna.
Today I'm going to give you a quick overview on how I did my layers lasagna. To get ready to make my lasagna, I first got all of my ingredients and my equipment together. Then I preheated the oven to 350 and then set up my boiling water for pasta. I added 1 tablespoon of salt and oil to the pasta water. Next, I began the meat sauce for the lasagna. I started by cutting garlic and an onion. Then I put 1 tablespoon of oil in a sauté pan and allowed it to get hot. Once the pan was heated, I then added my garlic and onion and cooked down for about 5 minutes. Then I added the meat, a little bit of spices, the tomato sauce, and then I covered it and let it cook for another 5 minutes. I cooked the meat to a temperature of medium. I didn't want to cook the meat all the way because it was going to continue to cook in the oven. While the meat was cooking in the pan, I added an egg and parsley to the ricotta cheese, and then I put it in the refrigerator. I added an egg to the ricotta because I wanted to cluster up when the lasagna is baking in the oven. Now that I had my meat sauce and my ricotta already set to the side, it was time to boil the pasta. I didn't want to cook my noodles all the way, so when I added the pasta to the water, I wanted to cook them until I got like a bite that sticks to my teeth, and then I took them out. And then I rinsed them a little bit with cold water and then set them in a bowl with olive oil. So now I'm ready to layer the pasta. I have my meat, my ricotta, my shredded cheese for topping, and my cooked pasta. So I set up an assembly line to start the layering process. So here I just added the meat sauce at the bottom, so that way when we go to serve the lasagna, it will be easy to slide off the bottom. Then I added a layer of the pasta and then a layer of the ricotta. I put the ricotta in different spots so that way each slice of lasagna can have some ricotta in it. So then I just repeated those steps. It goes sauce, pasta, ricotta. Sauce, pasta, ricotta. And I repeated this step 4 times. Once I got finished making all my layers, I topped the lasagna with some mozzarella cheese and some oregano and put it in the oven at 350 for 35 minutes, wrapped with aluminum foil. After 35 minutes of the lasagna being in the oven wrapped, I took the aluminum foil off and then cooked it for an additional 10 minutes at 350 degrees, so that way we can get some brown on top and the cheese can melt all the way and will be perfect for serving. Allow the lasagna to sit for at least another 30 minutes before serving. It won't be cool, but it'll be easier to serve and not fall apart.
It's me again, and I just wanted to tell you how much I love cooking. I love cooking because it's fun, it helps me practice my patience, and it's also a way that I can show my culture and my artistry through food. Food brings people together, and it helps communities connect that would not normally connect, and it's just a way for everyone to become one. So that's why I love food. Can you tell me, friends, what is something that you would add to your lasagna? What is something that you would take out? Would you change the sauce? How would you get creative with your lasagna? Thank you, friends. Happy cooking.